And we're ready.
We're ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. I'm Josh Sisk, Executive Director at the Potawatomi Zoo. And we have not done a Facebook Live in a while, so we wanted to just touch base with everyone because we are just 2 weeks now, 3 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks away from opening day of the zoo. I cannot believe it. We had so much to do this winter. I think I accomplished about 25% of it, but we're getting there. But I cannot believe we're opening, but we are so excited. The whole team is working frantically trying to get this giraffe exhibit ready. We've got a lot of other projects happening in the zoo, so we thought it'd be fun today to just give you a little bit of update of where we are with the giraffes. We are going to go into the Giraffe Visitor Center and see the boys, Kellen and the other boys, and then talk a little bit about this coming winter day. So we have our last winter day is this Sunday. It's from 12 to 3. It's going to be beautiful weather. Our last winter day was so popular and all the animals were out like a normal day. So remember, it is half price if you are a non-member, but it is free for members. I know there was a long line if you tried to show up last time. Don't worry about it. We got people in within 15 minutes. There was a long line because a lot of people showed up at the exact same time, but we were really good about getting everybody in. And then the zoo did not seem that busy once you were in. So we hope that you'll come join us this winter day and get a little preview of the zoo, get to meet the giraffes, and just get to see some of the exciting things. The red pandas, the big cats will be out. It'll be beautiful. So Masamba the rhino will be out. There'll be a lot to see. So let me show you a little bit of what's going on here. We are a little bit delayed. I think that's just, we're going to blame it on COVID because that's what we blame everything on. We're still waiting on the visitor fencing to come in. They got the bronze sculpture. It's supposed to be coming in at the end of the month. We have an 18-foot tall bronze sculpture of a female giraffe and her baby that's going in here. But what I think you guys haven't seen yet, which I'm really excited about, is the feeding platform canopy. There's still a metal that needs to go on the roof, but they got the wood on and the tar paper at least. So before we open on April 1st, we should have all of this completed. So we're gonna walk up here and just show you how cool this feeding platform is gonna be. It's all got a wood grain, cedar wood underneath it that's gonna be varnished. It's gonna have a green metal roof to kind of simulate an acacia tree. So this was inspired by an acacia tree. If you look up acacia tree online, it's a really kind of flat, low-lying tree from Africa. And we thought it'd be fun to be able to feed giraffes from underneath the acacia tree. So we've got this industrial acacia tree. But then what you guys will do is you'll be able to come up here. You can see majority builders who have been just awesome on this project. They're finally grading out the yard. We're cleaning up. We've got the Giraffe Corral over here outside the barn. But this is where you're going to feed the giraffes. So the camera's kind of looking down where the giraffes will be standing. We're up on the platform. And then you'll be able to see the barn over here. You can see the corral that the guys are working on now. That's where the giraffes will be able to come out, get a little sunshine on cooler days. And then we're going to just start getting these guys out. So once we get all this cleaned up, the giraffes are going to start making their way out onto exhibit for the first time. So we're really excited about that. Yeah, this is a hand washing station. So since you're going to be feeding giraffes, you got to be able to wash your hands. So this will be a place, there'll be a nice sink in there, and they'll be all aesthetically a lot better, nicer than plywood. Yeah, I know it looks like there's a lot to do, but we're making, it's all going to come together in the next 2 weeks. I have confidence. So it's going really fast. But yeah, if you come out to this winter day though, you'll get to see all this for yourselves. We're going to go inside the visitor center and check on the boys. They've been coming along so well. They've really got to know their keepers. They're doing training. They're eating out of the keepers' hands. You can see again over here, the guys are working on the corral for them. They're putting a wood planking around the bottom.
So there will be a fence on the feeding platform, right?
There will be, yes.
Yes. And how far is the drop from the top of the feeding platform down to the ground?
So we are at 10 feet from the top down, and then the fence will be 4 feet. So that puts us at 14 feet that's in the head of the giraffe. So, well, I gotta unlock the door. If we kind of go slow in here, they may stay in the communal stall too. So let's slowly go in here. Yeah.
Also, I'm just going to point out the bathrooms, which is so exciting.
Yes, very exciting to have bathrooms. All right, let's see. Well, they're kind of over here. Hey, boys. Giraffes are a funny animal. They're a prey animal in the wild. So just like gazelle and any other animal, they're very leery. So they like to stare. He's coming up here. All four of them there. So we have Max, we have Wyatt, we have Seymour, and then you can see little Kellen. He's kind of chewing there in the middle. He's a little shorter than the others. He's our little 2-year-old. We should be able to go a little closer. But these guys, it's been nice as we've been able to open the door and get these guys on these nice days that, We're having a run by.
Someone asked if the blower of the hand dryer will bother the giraffes.
No, it won't. These guys will get very active. It's too far away. I mean, you guys can't see up there on the camera, but it's a really far distance from the hand washing station. It's amazing how acclimated these guys will become. I mean, they'll be coming right up. They'll want that lettuce, and they'll be, kids laughing and crying and having all kinds of fun will not be a bother to them at all. They do really well.
They probably will. And someone else asked if the bathrooms will be open by the kangaroos for winter days.
Maybe not for winter day. That bathroom, the pipes freeze over there, so we have to shut that down for winter. You got to remember, winter days are supposed to be winter days. This is kind of crazy that we're having 60 and 70 degree weather on a winter day. So if you guys see on a winter day, sometimes, we're just now hiring all of our staff for the season. We're just now, getting the operations up and running for an April 1st, expecting, just a couple hundred people on a winter day. So we've been pretty blown away by the people coming out to see the giraffes. So, but it looks like for this winter day, we have all hands on deck. We're going to have everything open. The carousel is actually going to be open. You can show him running a little bit if he runs back in here. He's doing his little lap. The nice thing about this communal stall that we have here, it's all natural substrate. It does allow them to gallop a little bit and get up some speed in here, so which has been really nice for them. So, but we cannot wait. They're ready to get outside. We're ready to get them outside, and we're getting very, very, very close.
Like all that bright light.
Yeah.
Someone asked if you'll be able to pet the giraffes once they're acclimated to the people.
The biggest thing with all of our animals here at the zoo is choice. We never want to make the animals do anything that they don't want to do, so it'll be very similar to the petting zoo where you guys feed the goats and everything. If a giraffe chooses to come up and you're feeding them, we're going to try to avoid, most people will be nice, but we got to be a little careful because sometimes we don't want a lot of people touching them. They don't really like to be touched. They like to eat from you, but they don't like to be touched. So
up to them?
It's really up to them. They're going to have free reign of this 2.5 acre exhibit. It'll be their choice to come up and eat from you. If they don't want to eat, they're going to walk away. So it'll be.
Again, when winter day is Sunday till 3, and then they'll be coming here.
Yeah, so just to remind everyone who's just joined, we do have our last winter day of the season. It's going to be this Sunday from 12 to 3. It's going to be a beautiful day, so most of the animals are going to be out, except for some of the tropical animals that we have to put on islands and stuff like that. Those won't be till later in the year. But we will have the giraffe facility open. You're going to be able to come see these guys. Very similar if you came to the other winter days. We had about 3,600 people on our last winter days, and everybody was comfortably able to come through the giraffe area, be able to see the giraffes, take their time, take pictures. So it was just really exciting. And then you can see the improvements that are happening to the exhibit as well. I mean, it's really, again, I know it looks like there's a lot to do, but we are scrambling. We're going to have it ready so that as soon as it's warm enough, we can get these guys outside into their savanna, and then eventually mix the zebra and the ostriches. And this will just be a huge, huge asset to the heart of our zoo here at Potawatomi.
Someone asked if there's rumors about bears coming, if that's true. And I will let you answer that one.
I'm the worst secret keeper on earth. I guess it's not a secret. Yes, we are in the process of planning a brand new concession lodge. It's over 6,000 square feet. It also is attached to a black bear exhibit. So when you're sitting in the concession area, the black bears will actually be able to walk inside. You'll be able to see them in the dining area. So it's going to be a really unique experience. It's going to bring a new species to the zoo. We're really excited to have bears. That will not be ready till summer of next year. So this year is about the giraffes. Next year is going to be about the bears. But don't forget, we're still in the middle of construction on the lion exhibit. So we're hoping by summer to have the brand new lion habitat completed and have brand new lions here at the zoo. So many changes, so much fun. It's just it's an exciting to see that this zoo and our community here is just growing like it is, and that we really have this state-of-the-art facility.
So maybe explain a little bit about how we would get lions, because I think that's something people always wonder, like, will it be immediate? How long does it take? What's the...
Yeah, people ask, so in accredited zoos, there's about 250 accredited zoos across the country. We don't buy and sell the animals. So they're all part of breeding programs. It's about sustaining the species to make sure that in 100 years we have lions, that we have these different species, that we have giraffes. So we work with a committee within the accredited zoos to make a recommendation on where we're going to get lions. We would really like to get males. We would love to get a trio of brothers. We think that would just be really neat, and it would kind of be special because we had Anyo and Tango for so long, to be able to bring 3 brothers in, to be able to have that roar through the community again. So we've already reached out to the committee. They know that that is what we're doing. When they have their planning meetings this year, they're going to be talking about lions across the country, who should breed with who had offspring last year, and we will get a recommendation from another zoo, and as soon as that new habitat's done, we will bring those in. So
cool. So
yeah.
I think people ask about some other kinds of animals if we have plans, but right now we're just kind of focusing
out here
one at a time on different habitats, right? So maybe like people ask about wolves and all sorts of things. Oh boy.
Yeah, some new things you're going to be able to expect this year. Besides the giraffes, I know giraffes been the biggest talk. We are constructing a howler monkey exhibit right now. We've had howler monkeys for a while. If you remember, a couple years ago, they were on the islands. They're a really neat species. So, we're going to get a run by. Yeah. So we're building them. That should be done when it's warm enough for the howlers to come out. You got to remember, even in April when we open, some of those species, it's not quite warm enough at night for them to go out. So that'll be neat. We are bringing in some other species like red river hogs, which will be a new addition to the zoo. We've got just so many other animals coming in. Yeah, some birds. We've got the marabou stork, all kinds of stuff like that. So there'll be a lot of fun, different changes happening all year. So we're just excited to get the doors open this year.
We are. So one more time on winter.
One more time. Last winter day, this Sunday, 12 to 3. I know it's going to be busy because it's going to be beautiful, but we've been really efficient about getting people in. Once you get into the zoo, it has not been bad at all. Everyone gets to see the giraffes. We've got the carousel going. We've got the train going. Animals like the Masamba, the rhino, will be out on exhibit because it is so nice. So come check out this last winter day. It's only $6.50. Yeah, $6.50 for a ticket, free for members still. Just come check us out and be ready for April's opening. Yeah, you can say you got to see the giraffes before anybody else before the zoo opens. So hope to see you guys at winter day.
Thanks so much, Josh.
Bye, guys.